Yes, it's time to harvest the marvelous grapes, and now it's time to stomp on the grapes. This is how you make wine. Make wine, not war. The untainted feet of sweet virgins produces the sweetest blend.
No! God, help me!
Now, my dear lady, it's your turn. Where were you born?
Silly Lagos, your tricks are for children. Did you think seeing Lena humiliate herself would lower my morale?
Get her, boys!
Stone Go!
It's a stone dragon! What'll we do?
Steady, you fools. I'm a professional entertainer. It makes little difference who the audience is. A seasoned performer can handle even the roughest crowd. Where were you born? Boys, wait for me!
Wow! That's really something, Naga! Cool! I think you got something a little wrong. I think it's going on a rampage. Well, one thing's for certain, you really need to take some classes in anatomy and perspective.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Somehow, I don't think these villagers are going to agree that artistic license is sufficient justification for this.
Well, I must admit I am impressed at your skill at being able to create a stone dragon of such enormous magnitude.
Of course you're impressed. I'm the great Naga, the white serpent, Naga the serpent.
Naga, huh? And who is this one?
Lena Inverse.
Lena Inverse? Oh, you're really the famous Lena Inverse? You're not as scary looking as I've heard, but you are as short as rumors said, and you are very small-breasted, aren't you?
I don't care if you are a king. Push me too far and I might do something violent.
What do you mean, might? You drop-kicked me.
Yes, but that was just a practice kick to warm up my leg.
What? Oh, well, let's let bygones be bygones. Have a seat. Please sit down, Miss Inverse. There's so much for us to chat about, you know, so perhaps you should consider spending the night here.
Oh, yes, wouldn't that be nice? Won't you stay, Lena?
And did we mention the free meals? Hey, come kill the cow!
Is it perchance possible that you've forgotten about someone, Your Majesty?
Oh, goodness, no, but I was trying to.
I'll have you know that I am Lena's greatest and closest rival. So there. Goodness, and I thought you were her masseuse. We'd love to have you, both of you.
Oh, the dream again. That sword has no blade! A lesser demon!
Light blade! Yeah!
waiting for you, Lena Inverse. Welcome to the Island of the Promise.
That kid was you, wasn't he?
That is correct. I am the great sage known as Rowdy. I have summoned you, Lena Inverse, to help me return this island to the way that it was meant to be.
Well, it's about time you stopped farting around. Actually, I'm more interested in getting a good night's sleep than in helping you.
Silence! Hear me, for there is little time and I have much to say. Go through the forests of Galen until you come to the ruins of the city of Elmgard.
This old fossil isn't listening to a word I'm saying. Gee, wrap it up, Grandpa!
I said you will go to the ruins of Elmgard immediately! What part of that didn't you understand?
Go to the ruins of Elmgosh! Go to the ruins of Elmgosh!
What in the hell are you doing, screaming things in my ear in the middle of the night?
If you hadn't woken up, you'd never have noticed.
Who in the hell do you think woke me up? The Tooth Fairy?
Actually, the stories of the hot springs of Mipros Island are based on truth. Beyond the ruins to the north of our city, there is another village. The water from our hot springs originates from a spring in that village, and we used to pipe it over to this side.
That was until a year ago, when we began to hear stories about strange demonic beasts.
Demonic beasts?
At first, we didn't believe it, but when we sent soldiers to investigate, they disappeared without a trace, and we had to send another expedition, and then another, and another. The only survivors gibbered something about laughing frogs.
And now all contact with the northern village has been cut off, and the channels that used to bring the hot springs water to us have completely dried up.
And then a month ago, the strange dreams began.
Yes, His Royal Majesty and I both began to have identical dreams in which an old man dressed like a great sage would appear before us.
Then he's been bothering you too?
Yes, and the sage told us to look for a sorceress named Lena Inverse. He said she'd be short-statured, bad-tempered, with amazingly small breasts. I was only repeating what the sage told me, Lena. Anyway, he said that you would banish the demon beasts.
Well, no one's told me any such thing.
Isn't there any way we can convince you to help us, Miss Inverse? Hey, I know. How about we make this task your reparation for the destruction your partner's dragon did?
Huh? No, how about we not?
Oh, then I suppose I'll have to pay you a ridiculous amount of money.
Huh?
Oh?
I humbly ask that you accept my services, sire.
Here are 3 days' worth of provisions and the other items that you requested.
I'm placing our nation's fate in your hands, Lena Inverse.
Yes, well...
Huh? What do you want, Slime Half? You're no fun. Go bug a dragon half.